All right, guys, so the training portion of my visit here is pretty much coming to a wraps over here learning on the Flex CNC. What I wanted to do is take an opportunity to kind of walk around the shop here. Let me turn you around. What I wanted to do is kind of take an opportunity and walk through the shop and give you guys a quick little tour. We'll try to do it as quick as we can. Try to do a little tour of the shop and talk about some of the things that they do here. They have the machine shop over here where they have machining and manufacturing of components. They have an area here where they're building the flex arms. They have an area over here where they're building the Flex CNCs. They have a repair department back there. So let's just walk through. I was gonna have Eddie come and help me do this, but actually Eddie has some meetings that he's being involved with right now. So I'm gonna do it by myself, walk around and give you guys a little heads up. I believe all the guys here are expecting this, so there shouldn't be any kind of confusion as to what I'm doing, okay? All right, we have another Adam right here, and this is his department here. He does a lot of the custom applications for Flex Arm. This is one of their new models right here. He's gonna just kind of show it off. It uses an electric motor versus my version, which is a hydraulic unit. What size will this handle?
This will go up to 5/8.
Up to 5/8. That's pretty good size.
Yep. And this specific arm can go up to 500 RPM.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's pretty fast.
Yeah.
Just getting her booted up.
Very quiet. Can't even hear it.
Yeah. Let's hear a little test right here with. That is great. Very cool. You mind if I do one?
Yeah, go right ahead. And the same button configuration.
Oh, I'm pulling around the wrong way here. All right. Just go ahead and center it up in the hole with the trigger. Just go till it clutches out and reverse it out. That's sweet. Look how feather light that thing is.
And this model does have digital depth control as well.
Oh, okay.
You can set your depth, your RPM, and even how many holes you want to tap.
Okay. Very cool. All right, and then you got some custom applications over here, some other machines, depending on what the customer, how they want it configured, right?
The custom parts, ergos, different custom tapping arms. You name it, we'll build it.
Okay, very cool. All right, thanks for the little demo.
Sure.
So this corner of the shop, this is where their machine shop is. You can see they've got a lot of nice Haas CNC machinery here. Just take a little walk around. Let's just see what they're up to. This is their metrology inspection room right over here where they do some quality control. This looks like this is a really nice tool crib here. Check this out. Machine shop schedule. That's their tool crib. They got some 5-axis machines over here that they run. Showing the machine shop off.
You're fine.
That's the UMC 750. That's another 750 over there. And then they have the 1000 over here. Very cool stuff. So they machine many of their own components right here in-house. Look at this. This is another one of their flex arm systems that looks like they've developed. It's got one of your small lifting magnets hooked to it. That is pretty cool. You can see that being handy in a lot of manufacturing facilities where you have to, take parts and move it, even moving pieces in and out of the machine. Over here behind me, this is their lathe. We'll take a look at it. So you got the Haas lathe over here on this side. There's some of the components that they've got, raw pieces. And as we had discussed last time we were in, a lot of this stuff is manufactured right here in Ohio. They got some castings here. These are some of the bases. We showed this last time. So this gets put there in the Haas lathe and machine. There's a picture of the base. Good look at the machine shop there. Plenty of room to expand. You can see they've got this sort of middle section open, and there are plans to double the size of the warehouse. I believe the building right now is 25,000 square foot, and the way they designed it is on that wall there, which is the south wall. They're going to double the size of the shop that way. That's going to be pretty cool. They're going to end up having 4 bridge cranes on that side, and they'll end up moving the Flex CNC work area over to that side, which is now currently over there. We'll work our way around. That's where they build the Flex machines over there. So this right here I'd asked about. This is, I believe this one here is their very first Flex CNC that they built years ago, and it's been through the ringer. They actually said that they'll use it as a loaner machine too. If a customer buys one of the new Flex CNCs, they will send this out as a loaner until they get their machine in. Pretty cool. So it's been a lot of different customers, and it comes back, and they've had to do some retrofitting on newer components on it, things like that. And you got the manual department over here on this side. Now this doesn't get used very much, but they said every now and then they'll come over to the lathe and use it for something. Got a couple drill presses. So the LeBlanc lathe. Got the Bridgeport mill. And then this is one I don't remember seeing last time. I believe it was in the other building when we came a couple of years ago, but it is a nice size Thompson surface grinder. Nice size surface grinder right there. Looks like a furnace here. I'm not sure what that is. Some kind of drilling machine, but anyway, let's keep moving around. This is another one of their newer machines right here. I know this piece on the truck goes to their Flex Jet, which is a new product that they just started building. They've built one Flex Jet, which is a water jet. I know this is a component that's going to the next one. So that is a new market that they're starting to get into, is water jet here, which will be called Flex Jet. This is their sawing department, and the reason why it's so loud is they have a tumbler over there running. Bring all the raw materials in and cut them right here. Bulk storage, a lot of their parts and components. Got some raw materials over there, some more raw materials over here. You can see like the castings, just right here. Pull one out so you can see it. Casting for one of the Flex arms. Again, I believe these are all cast in Ohio. This is some of the carts that goes with the Flex arms. These come in different sizes as well, depending on the model. I believe this is probably something to do with a current customer. This setup right here, don't really know much about this, but there's a bunch of Flex arms that they got set up. So one of the other things I wanted to touch on was that they service all of their equipment right here, all their machines. So any of the Flex arm machines, they warranty them and they will service them right here. So I believe this Flex arm right here is the same exact model that I have, which is the UHM 60. Okay, that's this guy right here. And customer, that's the power unit for it. So the customer sent it in. I don't know what the problem is. They think it has something to do with the power unit, but they sent it in, and they'll be working on this, getting it fixed and get it sent back to their customer. So this is the service department here. Forget the guy's name that works here. He's actually off today, so he's not here. This area right in here is where they do a lot of the building of the Flex arms. You can see that they have a couple of them staged up here that's going together. A lot of their component parts, looks like they're stacked right here, ready to pull. Some of the assemblies are right here. Better look at some more of the component parts. Here's those bases that we looked at earlier that were in the crate to be machined. All good stuff, very well organized, very clean. And you can see they build them all in-house right here. Let's come back here and check this area out. I love their Gorbel jib cranes. This is a style that's mounted directly to the beams of the building. 500 pound capacity, cantilever style jib crane. Helpful tools. You don't have to lift things up yourself. I believe this must be getting into their maybe final assembly or shipping area. That's kind of what it looks like, is shipping area. Is this the shipping out area over here? Okay. Yeah. They got some stuff ready to ship out to customers. There's some more of the pieces for the large flex arms right here. Power units up there being stored, ready to go. Got more carts up there ready to go. More power units over there as well. Okay. So we'll move over here to this side. This is where the Flex CNC machines are brought in and finish the assembly right here. And this area is what's eventually going to be moved to the new addition that's going over on that side. And I believe they'll be utilizing this area here for some other things eventually once that happens. So these are some of their custom machines that will be going out pretty soon. I believe these are all finished up, ready to go. It's really nice having the bridge crane that is a 15-ton capacity bridge crane, so they're able to pick up any of their machines that come in here. All of their machine bases, these are fabricated in Spain. They have a contract with a company there that fabricates the bases, and then they get sent over here, and then Flex Machine Tools builds the machines, wire them up, put all the controls on them right here in-house, which is what's going on in this area. I think sometimes you would normally see more machines in here. This is where the Flex Jet was, I believe, which is gone to their customer. They have another one they're going to start building pretty soon. Let's just take a look. This is I believe this is called the C series. It's more of it's the cantilever style. So kind of like my my Rockford open side shaper. It's built sort of like that. But you have a crew of guys that work right here, assembling the machines, doing the wiring, installing the controllers, and anything else that's involved with building out these machines completely. The frames are a full weldment. The base is a weldment. And my understanding is that once these things get installed, I believe they do it here too, once they actually get this thing installed, leveled completely, they actually take the machine and machine the top of the rails so that it is nice and true and parallel to the machine spindle. My understanding is that this machine it's an older one that they've built, belonged to a customer. The customer did not need it anymore, so Flex Machine Tools purchased it back from that customer, and they're doing some work on it. I think they're doing some modernization on it, putting a new controller on it and some other things like that. So they've been running some tests with it. You can see the spindle's running right now. And then I believe this will be up for sale eventually as well. Over here on this side, here's one that they have not started assembling yet. You can see you got one piece here, and then the rest of the bed right here. I believe this is how it comes in from their supplier, and then they'll put all this together and start building it out. You see there's your chip conveyor. It goes down the center. Pretty cool. All right, this last machine over here, this is what's called, I believe it's the Flex Beam. And we actually did a demo the other day when I first got in of this machine. So we're gonna have some video. We'll probably go ahead and insert that video right now. This machine here is what they call their Flex Beam. It's designed to do pretty much any kind of structural steel, such as I-beam, square tubing, just any kind of structural steel. He says that they've even got customers that do flat bar in it as well. Aaron's going to give me a demonstration on it because I'm excited to kind of see it in operation. So obviously there's your spindle there. So you're in a horizontal position, and makes it simple to drill holes or mill slots, any kind of machine feature you would need in something like a piece of I-beam or structural, even I would say channel iron. Here's a little closer look at some of their tubing where they've been putting some holes in here. You can see they got some slots milled in it, hole making. So Aaron's going to get it set up for me and give me just a little quick demo on the Flex Beam. Right now he's just going to be setting up the location of the tool. There's our holes that we just programmed in there. Just a sample. This isn't anything. We're just doing a sample.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to nesting. The nesting is putting the part on the machine bed.
So that's the clamp coming down up top there. That's going to clamp it down. There you go. That was pretty quick. I mean, once you get it set up, it don't take any time to put the holes in them. The drill does a great job. Very cool. So should have seen some cool footage there of the drilling that we did. Really, really cool machine for customers that have any kind of needs for structural pieces of steel, such as this tubing here, or channel iron, or I-beam. They can make it any length you want. I believe it comes standard 40 foot, and then you can add 10-foot sections onto that as you need. It will run, the machine will run from end to end. So you can set whatever length piece of material you have, say a big I-beam. You might have a 50-foot long I-beam that you could set in here and machine all the holes as needed right here in one shot. So that is very cool. And we're back to the training area here. This is their machine that they've been using for training purposes, testing purposes. They do a lot of trial jobs for customers that are buying a machine, or I believe if they have a customer that is interested in a Flex CNC, they will actually test one of their parts that they want to build right here on the Flex. They'll do it right here, prove it out, show it to them. They'll take video of it. In some cases, those customers will actually come in and visit and watch the parts being made right here. So they offer a lot of really good services for anybody that's interested, customers. So I think that's going to be about it for right now. It's almost lunchtime. We're going to take a break, go grab something to eat, and we'll come back. I'm not sure what else we got planned. Today's Friday. And I know after lunch today, we were going to kind of come to a stop. I believe we're going to go on the backside back there where they're going to be adding on to the shop. They actually have a dirt bike track back there, which is going to go away whenever they build the new shop. But Nick said that they have a Honda Talon back there, and we were going to jump in the Honda Talon and take it for a ride around the track. So I think that's one of the things we're going to do this afternoon. And then we were going to he was going to have some food catered in, some drinks, and we were just going to hang out here in the facility once it's close time, and just hang out and socialize, have a good time, because tomorrow morning we are out of here. So we'll bring you back when we have some more stuff to share today. All right, guys, so I'm hanging out here at Flex Machine Tools. I got my buddy Eddie over here with me. We're hanging out, and we're checking out this awesome little flex arm. And I want to let everybody know that Flex Machine Tools has stepped up, and they're going to be one of the yearly sponsors for this year's contest over on Instagram Chip of the Week. So one of the lucky winners for Instagram Chip of the Week is going to win one of these flex arms, model A32, correct?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, it's a pneumatic tapping arm, and it has up to a 9/16 capacity, if I remember right.
That is correct. You're nailing it, man. Nailing it.
Okay. I want to make sure I was getting it right.
You got it.
So what do you think, man?
No, it's cool. We're really excited. We know that IG Chip of the Week has an amazing following and lots of relevant content for the entire audience. And we couldn't imagine partnering with someone better than yourself, as well as IG Chip of the Week, to give away our most popular flex arm line ever. So we're super pumped to get plugged into the community, provide a really, really cool prize, and see what cool content we can make, man. We're excited about it.
Yeah, it makes great content. It gets a lot of people involved, you know, and I got to say, this is an awesome tool to have in your shop. It's a great support machine. And when you got work pieces, you come over here to your vise, you come over here and you do your tapping. It can't get any easier than that, man.
Absolutely. We try to keep it easy, man. So keep it super relevant. We're really excited to take part in this and to give back to the community that really gives so much to us.
Yeah.
To make good content, man. We're excited about it.
Yeah. So you guys make sure you go over there to Instagram and follow the Instagram Chip of the Week. And they have a weekly submission where you post up a picture and you do a hashtag IG Chip of the Week, and that automatically enters you in. And there's a winner chosen every week. And then every month they take those weekly winners and then they pick a monthly winner. Those monthly winners go into the yearly drawing, and somebody's going to win one of these flex arms.
There you go. So
there you go.
Make some chips, get some pictures, and get your hands on one of our most popular pneumatic tapping arms of all time.
There you go. All right, guys. Thanks, man.